Hey guys, Jonathan here, aka MiniSuperHeroesToday, and I'm at Atlanta Brick Co. This is one of the biggest LEGO stores in the world. So today I want to take you inside and show you everything they've got. Now they've got new sets, vintage sets, promotional stuff, the rarest of the rare, and every time I walk up these steps, it's a great time. You never know what you're going to find. I can't wait to show you. So let's head inside and take a look around. Atlanta Brick Co., here we come. So Atlanta Brick Co. is one of the biggest LEGO stores in the entire world. Their selection is absolutely out of this world, as you'll see as we go through the video. And I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Mike, who held the camera. He traveled down with me, and we had a great time. I don't know if he appears in front of the camera at all, so I do want to shout him out at the front end, but let's start exploring. Last time I was here, I tried to buy this. Chris didn't want to sell it, but someday, Black Widow, someday. Now, I had some big plans for my visit. I was invited to tour behind the scenes at Atlanta Brick Co., which included seeing where they process their sets, where they go through their parts, and everything. I had a great tour guide who you'll meet in just a minute, but Atlanta Brick Co. also had some amazing movie props they got in, so stay tuned for info on that. All right, we are headed to the basement. Mark is our amazing tour guide today. Everybody knows and loves Mark. One of the greatest LEGO masters that there ever was. And a great tour guide today, too.
Well, thank you, Jonathan.
How's it going? Oh my gosh.
We have a couple different areas going on here, Jonathan. Where do you want to start?
I'm gonna trust your tour guide since
Let's go say hi to some of our basement dwellers over here. This is where they'll process figures. Right in front of the camera here, you'll have a couple new arrivals, bins of just kind of random minifigures, different eras, different themes.
all vintage, baby. Love to see it.
Some sorted parts that are also on our website. That's also what is in these kind of decorative tubes here too. This is a barricade to keep them in and working, and also
I need these for my house.
there you go. I don't know where we got them, but they're fun.
Dimension plates.
Yep, a lot of dimensions going on.
Wow.
Moving on, we've got some of our Bricklink pieces that are being transferred to our website because we want to have everything under one URL. So
Look at all of these bricks, just 1x2s, 1x2s. Every color you could ever imagine. Ready to go.
Absolutely.
That is insane.
there's even more, just like whole shelves of just bricks going back, you know, all the way for another 20 feet in that direction.
Gosh, is that cool?
That's pretty fun. This is really special though, Jonathan.
Gosh.
You've got the minifigure vault door, which we've decorated to look more secure than it actually is, but you've got these pick-a-brick cups here, these adding decorative elements there.
Oh my gosh, 100% stealing this idea.
Absolutely.
Have to have it.
Gotta take it right on the hinges. You got a bunch of accessories here on the wall.
Oh my
These used to be behind our retail counter, but they're much more useful down here where we can fill orders.
And look at this, it's just like entire bins full of parts.
You got a bunch of, these are headgear, so you got some hair pieces, you got minifigure pieces over there. Those look like mostly city, which is one of our least organized themes. But these all need to be worked on, of course. So. Over here,
Gosh.
a few more accessories. Star Wars over here on our right. These are all on our website. And yeah, just, there's a whole bin of Obi-Wan Kenobis. You got, if you need a standard R2D2, we got gallon bags of them here.
That is absolutely amazing.
We don't expect to run out anytime soon.
No kidding.
But a few more accessories here, and then just more themes. You've got Harry Potter. You've got licensed themes like Marvel here. I see Thor.
Oh, yeah, look at all this Marvel. Look at all these
Now, some
Falcons.
of these bins. Yeah, our employee John is working on Marvel upstairs, so some of these are missing. I think Spider-Man and a few others are not here right now, but you want to get that down? Yeah, here you go.
Come on.
Sit on this chair here. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Just gallons of Hulk.
Guys, I am so rarely speechless, but this is one of those moments. It's got to be like $500 worth of Hulks in my hands. Probably more.
Around that, actually. They're unfortunately very collectively priced these days. Hopefully they make more big figs for us soon. So yeah.
I need a minute. That's insane.
You need a minute for the Hulk bin.
At this point, I would not be surprised if there's just a bin of Mr. Golds laying around here somewhere.
We haven't seen a Mr. Gold, I think, since we opened.
Wow.
But, it's a pretty rare figure. Lego Movie Batman. There's the one with the cool cape.
Okay, I say this often, but I'll never be able to say it in a more applicable place than this. Holy crap, Batman.
Lego's made plenty of Batmans in the years. Oh, hold on. There's bin number 3 here. There we go. So one more bin of Batman. This is the CMF Batman. All that white armor. Oh, you got a whole bin of Smaug dragons there. That's gotta be pretty crazy. I think we have one complete one up on the top for like $300-ish. So pretty fun.
Oh my god, that is so crazy. And then animals.
Yep, just kind of generic Lego animals.
Wow.
These are going to be online. So, alrighty. So the next area I want to show you, Jonathan, is the as-is set storage area. So all these bins have different sets. Like here we got Harry Potter. You got Technic over there. I think you got some City, Lone Ranger. And these are all sets that are, we would estimate to be around 90% complete or more. They do not have their figures, but they do have their instructions, and they're on our website for sale under the category of as is. So they're going to be roughly 50% off of the market value, and then sometimes we have that sale bin upstairs where they're 35% off of that. So this is the discount Lego set section. So you got some Friends, you got a couple Taj Mahals.
Just casual Batwing hanging out there.
That one probably is lacking its figures, and that's why it's here. But yeah.
I literally never want to go home.
This could keep you busy looking through all these for sure. But back here,
oh my god,
this is our Bionicle bar. You got actually, if you want to take the camera around that other aisle, if you want to go that way for a second, we'll show you. This is the Bionicle bar. We got this great sign here, and this is where Garrett can serve up Bionicles in their canisters for people who are going on the tour, so you can see all the great Bionicle pieces. Made this nice little frame around it for us here.
I love Attack-a-Docs on the rocks.
Exactly. Here in shop, but it's pretty fun.
Oh my gosh, Duck Bricks would lose his mind.
Yep. I think he's had the tour of the basement before. It wasn't this organized, so maybe one day he'll be able to visit again.
Wow.
Exactly. So back here, just more sorted parts like giant plastic wheels, Duplo, a few other things that are kind of low priority. They're in the corner of the basement, out of the way, but they, I think, in different categories.
That is amazing.
I'll see y'all later.
You got Joe?
Yeah, I got an appointment.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Take it
care.
easy.
I'll be back around 3, so
Yep.
I might
See you,
you
Joe.
later.
Look at all of this. This is semi-complete Marvel and DC. I see like tons of great DC sets, like the Javelin here. See, like 3 of them that I could see right there. Oh my gosh, Hydra Fortress Smash, Hulk Helicarrier Breakout. Oh man.
Well, yeah, there's like 10 bins of Marvel here, I think, so yeah. That's for the
Store display
Video game.
for Marvel 2.
That probably came from a GameStop or something at some point. I don't know where that originated. So.
With the rating pending in the corner. That's amazing. Wow.
That is fun.
Wow.
So this is a mosaic that was, I'm not sure if it was a Toys R Us or if it was, it's a different, I think it was a Toys R Us thing, but basically there was a strangest of collabs between Lego, Star Wars, and M&M's, and you can get one of the M&M's characters in Darth Vader costume. It's a mosaic. I think they made just a handful of these. It was like either a dozen or so, maybe even less.
Man.
But we got one and have been hanging on to it ever since. It's kind of a weird mashup of things, of universes. So it's like, I don't know if it'll ever be sold, because we just kind of just keep it as decorative.
I don't know. This is a pretty rare piece. It was a giveaway promotion sweepstakes something back in 2005. So yeah, I don't think I'd get rid of that. Yeah, it's just so random and weird.
It's pretty fun.
The 2 things I love the most. Actually, 3 things. Random, weird, and Lego.
Exactly.
You guys know I love the store displays. And they've got tons of them. Figure cutouts, posters, promotional stuff. Love seeing it. All right, so now I want to take you around and actually show you Atlanta Brick Co. So this is one of, if not the biggest Lego stores in the entire world. And they do sell new stuff, but a lot of it is old, vintage, retired, very rare, very hard stuff to get. If you can ever make it down here to just south of Atlanta, it is always worth the trip. So over here, we've got our Star Wars section. And if we walk here, you can see the minifig selection is absolutely out of this world. We've got just about everything you can imagine. Stormtroopers, Mandalorians, Jedi. I mean, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Then, of course, you've got light-up figures and rare stuff, and, you know, we could go through and look at every single thing here, but there's only so much time in the day. They've also got loose, complete sets, so if you just want the ships or dioramas or whatever the case may be, you've got everything you can imagine there as well. So when we come around the corner here from Star Wars, that brings us to superheroes. And of course, this is where I want to spend a lot of my time. Got amazing stuff here. Of course, a lot of this is a little bit more on the modern side, stuff that recently came out, but you do have the X-Men, X-Jet Sentinel set, the Iron Man Malibu Mansion attack. Got that Spider-Man sign up there. That's what I got my eye on, but you've got all kinds of great stuff. An original 2012 Hulk's helicarrier breakout, all kinds of retired mechs, just so much great stuff here. And of course, some of it is going to be brand new sealed, some of it of course is going to be open. Like in this case, you know, it's certified, so they've gone through and checked all the pieces in it, but it has been opened. But otherwise, they're going to be sealed sets, so it is pretty incredible. Everything's priced just about right, just where you want it to be, and it's amazing to see all this stuff in one place. And of course, they've got an absolutely massive minifigure selection. We're going to take a closer look here in just a second, but look, you can get all of these individualized sets with no minifigs. They've even got more up top, like the original Daily Bugle, the Spider-Man Far From Home bridge. Just so much cool stuff going on. Right off the bat, I'm seeing some great stuff. You've got Yellow Jacket there, you've got Hela, Taskmaster, the comic book version. So much great stuff here. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see it all in one place too. Look at these original Age of Ultron 2015 Ultimate Ultron minifigs. That is absolutely awesome. MODOK and Magneto, so cool. So as we turn the corner here, you've got your Harry Potter section, got a lot of miscellaneous stuff here, like Harry Potter, Jurassic, Toy Story, and Lego Movie. Got an entire section of just BrickHeads. How insane is that? Just BrickHeads. My gosh, then you get some City and Lego Movie, Vintage Technic, and Modern Technic in there too. Got your Vintage Space section. Holy moly, that's amazing. Got everybody's favorite, the legendary Nexo Knights section. Minecraft over here, really good stuff. Got some miscellaneous vintage stuff throughout here, Lego Ideas stuff, really great. So after a whole afternoon of shopping, the boys and I hopped into Mark's car and we went down to Jim and Nick's down the street, had some good old Southern barbecue. Then I came back and filmed a podcast episode of Between the Studs that will appear on Atlanta Brick Co.'s channel soon. So make sure to subscribe to them so you don't miss out on that video. I also did an interview with them about a year and a half ago if you want to check that out. But yeah, that will be coming soon, and let's get back to the video now. Look at this absolutely amazing Middle-earth collection. You got Hobbit, you got Lord of the Rings. Absolutely amazing. Pretty much every figure in the entire collection and wave. Wow. Of course, you guys know I love collecting the rarest of the rare, so this is one of my favorite sections here. You got all the rare Star Wars figures, even some misprints in there, and then of course all of the Comic-Con figures. They didn't have as many this time as they did last time I was there, but even still, seeing all these BrickHeads in one spot was absolutely awesome. Where on earth are you gonna see a polybag wall like this? That's so cool. Got so many different ones to pick from. You gotta love it. Now, you'll remember at the beginning of the video I mentioned that Atlanta Brick Co. got in a bunch of movie props. I'm doing a separate video on these. They basically want to make sure they can get them all listed on their website for sale before I do any big promotions about it, but stay tuned for that, and I actually did buy one of the movie props, so you're going to have to wait to check out that video. As soon as Atlanta Brick Co. says they're ready, I'll show you. Alright, that's all she wrote for Atlanta Brick Co. It's time to head back to Nashville, and I'll show you the haul, so let's hit the road and get to it. Alright guys, so I'm finally back to Nashville, and it is time for the haul. So the very first thing I want to talk about that I picked up is this SpongeBob set. This is a classic set. This is Mrs. Puff's Boating School, complete with the box. Now, of course, it has been opened, but I want to open it and review it anyway. So this was one of the few SpongeBob sets I did not get as a kid, so I'm very excited to open it up and get it reviewed. Up next, I picked up a bunch of sealed DC sets. Now, I am going to try and set a world record this year for the most complete LEGO Marvel collection, and that is going to only include sealed sets, but once I do the Marvel one, I'm going to go back and do the DC one too. So, I'm starting with Marvel, like I said, but I did pick up a bunch of sealed DC sets here so that I can get ahead of the curve when it comes time to it. I also picked up this Riddler set. You know, these aren't the most exciting sets, but they are sealed, which is pretty cool. And again, I'm gonna need them all down the line anyway, so that's very cool. So I got the Brother Eye Takedown, I got the 4+ Riddler set, the Mr. Freeze set, and the Black Manta Deep Sea Strike. If I was going to open these, I'd actually have quite a few awesome villains here. So definitely some cool sets, and now's the craziest stuff that I bought, if you ask me. So it's hard to believe this was almost 10 years ago, but LEGO and DC teamed up to do some variant comic covers, and I picked up a whole bunch of them for my collection here. So we got Green Lantern, got the Justice League United, with some really cool minifig designs, like this Stargirl never actually appeared in a LEGO set, but this Martian Manhunter did, and that Supergirl didn't either. So cool to see some alternate designs. Got a Wonder Woman here. This minifig did appear in sets, but not with the, wristbands there. And then I got this Batman and Superman comic to go along with that. Now, this is really cool. This is a 2008 Indiana Jones cover for a LEGO magazine. So, of course, this is just like a product magazine with all kinds of cool 2008 sets in there, but it's from January 2008. So as of this video, that is quite some time ago. Like, what, 16 years ago? Jeez, that's crazy. This magazine in the U.S. would be old enough to get a driver's license. Then I picked up some of these art prints. This one is a Captain Marvel one, as you can see. I have the color version of this hanging up on my wall right now, but we also got an Endgame one here that, again, is not colored in. Picked up this Spider-Man Far From Home one that does have the color on it, and then I picked up another one here that does not have the color. So again, going for that LEGO Marvel world record of having the most complete collection, I do need to literally get everything that has ever been made for LEGO Marvel, and these art prints definitely do count. So with that being said, gonna bring this video to a close. Guys, let me know what you thought of the video if you've ever been to Atlanta Brick Co. And of course, check them out. I will link them in the description down below. Want to say a big thank you to everybody there for the warm welcome. And stay tuned because, again, I will be doing that video talking about all of their really cool movie props when the time comes. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys on the next video.